Whip, 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 whip.
Here's Geis. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Let's go, D.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Switch up, switch up. Watch twist. Watch twist. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Geis with the carry on second down. Powerful running. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Here I come. Here I come. Alert 3, alert 3.
They'll try and get it with Geis. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second down, it's Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Third down.
Over. Hey, 88. Check 1-3. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's got Adams on the hookup. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Come on, boys, come on. Shit. Recon, 132 fighter. Plant. We got motion. Back up. Mike, 28. Nice. Hey, check 26. Check 3.
On second down now, it's Jones. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Get right.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Jump, 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 jump. Stand 300. Stand 300. Run.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Geis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there. They run with Geis. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Bud Dupree in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
26. Hey, Orbit.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check 24. Check 13. Check 13. Shoot.
They'll run with Geis. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Check by 21. Here we go. Go. Stay at home. Stay at home. Patrick. Hayward.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returnable here for Davis. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers lets it go for Nelson. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. J.J. Nelson, 85 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. It's complete to Watt. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 56. Mike's 50.
Rodgers going to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Let's go, man.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Check Mike 21. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 20.
On the draw, Ajayi. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Let's get it. Go. Hey, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Switch.
Here we go on 4th down, Haskins. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Drop deep. 96. You draw Horford.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the run.
They'll go again to Jones. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 15.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Tighten up.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. SOS.
Now a run with Geis. And some room to work. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 more yards. Darnell Savage on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This is Geis, and he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Watch out.
Now it's Ajayi. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Third down, here's Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Switch. Front.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll hand it down to Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough, leads to a fourth and goal.
Check 50.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for fourth down.
26 Mike. Bring it. 26 Mike. In your face. 2 weeks.
I smell fear in that offense.
26 Mike. Watch the run. 26 Mike.
Fourth down. Here's Haskins. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 95 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You can break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? Just a Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Throwing on second and long. Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Slam. Check safety. Hey, watch hands.
Now Haskins, third and long. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Ajayi. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Out of the gun, Geis. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On play action, Haskins completes this one to Meredith. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Haskins on third down. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
26 Mike.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins, open man is Thielen. It's complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
That's another Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.